The 1995 $2 coin, worth more than face value. Australian coin hunting, day coin collectors, and welcome back. Today, we're digging deep into that small, gold-colored coin that sits in your wallet, the Australian $2 coin. Specifically, the year 1995. Most people think of the $2 coin only when they need a coffee or a quick scratchy, but savvy collectors know that some years, and some varieties, can be worth significantly more than their face value. Is the 1995 a sleeper hit, a key date, or just another coin? We'll break down the history of this unique denomination, examine the iconic Aboriginal elder design, and reveal the surprisingly low mintage that makes this date desirable. Plus, we'll look for the rare lamination errors that can turn a standard coin into a collector's dream. Grab your change jar, let's find some gold. Before we get to 1995, we need context. The Australian $2 coin was first introduced on June 20, 1988, replacing the paper $2 note, which had a famously short lifespan due to high circulation. The Royal Australian Mint found it much more cost-effective to produce a coin that could last for decades. Composition: it's a distinctive aluminium-bronze alloy, 92% copper, 6% aluminium, 2% nickel, giving it that signature golden color. Specifications: it weighs 6.6 grams and has a diameter of 20.5 millimeters. It is also intentionally smaller than the $1 coin to help the visually impaired distinguish them. The edge: if you run your finger along the rim, you'll notice the unique feature called interrupted reading, smooth sections separated by small grooves. This is another feature designed for accessibility and security. The $2 coin series, especially since 2012, has become famous for its colorful commemorative issues, like the red poppy or the purple coronation coin, but today, we're focusing on the standard, non-commemorative issue from 1995. Let's inspect the 1995 coin you might have in your hand. The obverse. Head side: the obverse features the third effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclauff. This portrait was used from 1985 to 1998. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II, Australia, 1995. The key thing here is the year, 1995, clearly visible beneath the Queen's neck. B. The reverse, tail side: this is the iconic design, created by Horst Hahne. It depicts an archetypal Aboriginal tribal elder, which was inspired by a drawing of the Warlbrianmatier man, Gwoya Jungarai, known as 1 Pound Jimmy. Surrounding the elder's head are the Southern Cross, the 5 stars, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, and Epsilon Crucis, are a defining feature of the Southern Hemisphere sky, and the Australian flag, grass trees, native Australian flora, symbolizing the land. The denomination, the large 2 in the bottom right corner. C. Mintage and rarity: the 1995 standard $2 coin has a relatively low mintage for a circulating coin of that era. The official circulation mintage for 1995 was approximately 15.5 million coins. Compare that to the first year, 1988, which had over 160 million, and while not the absolute lowest mintage year, 1993 and 1990 are lower. 15.5 million is still considered modest, making this coin slightly harder to find in pristine condition compared to later, high mintage years. Collector value. Standard coins: circulated condition, face value, $2. Brilliant uncirculated, BU/X mint set, this is where the value starts. A 1995 coin in UNC condition can sell for $3 to $5, and sometimes up to $10 to $15 if it was taken directly from a mint set. Now for the fun part. While the 1995 is generally a standard issue, its value can skyrocket if you find a coin with a mint error. The Australian $2 coins from this period are known for a couple of errors you absolutely need to look for. 1. The lamination peel error. The big one: the $2 coin blank is made by pressing thin layers of metal together. If the layers aren't properly fused, a piece of the metal can detach, or peel, before or during the striking process. What to look for: look for areas on the coin's surface where the metal appears to be flaking off or has a raised bubble or pouch. This is most common on the field, the empty space, or near the edges. The 1995 connection. 1,995 $2 coins are known to occasionally turn up with these lamination peels. A significant lamination peel, where a large piece of the metal has detached, is a major rarity, value potential. Depending on the severity and size of the peel, these can range from $20 for a minor peel to hundreds of dollars for a dramatic, large-scale lamination peel error. Some extreme, uncirculated examples have been listed for thousands. 2. The double rim error. This is a subtle, yet sought-after variety. What to look for: examine the rim, the raised edge, around the coin, particularly the obverse side, the queen side. A double rim error occurs when there's an extra, faint line or shadow just inside the main rim. This is often caused by a slight misalignment or doubling during the striking process. Value potential: while less valuable than a large lamination peel, a clear, pronounced double rim error on a 1995 coin can still push its value up to $10 to $50 or more for a high-grade example. Remember, always use a 10x magnification loupe or a high-resolution camera to confirm any potential error. Circulated damage, scratches, dings, can often be confused with genuine mint errors. In the modern age of Australian coin collecting, the $2 coin is all about color and commemoration. But the 1995 coin holds a special place for serious collectors. It represents the tail end of the original $2 coin era before commemorative designs started taking over in 2001, and especially before the huge popularity of the colored coins from 2012 onwards. The standard 1995 is a challenge because it's not colored. It doesn't get hoarded by the general public, meaning high-grade examples are genuinely rare in circulation. It's low mintage. That 15.5 million mintage means they are less common than many other years in the 1990s. It's a bridge year. It's one of the last standard issues with the Maclouf effigy before the switch to the Ian Rank Broadley portrait in 1999. For a collector trying to complete a full date run of all standard $2 coins, the 1995 is a key date that requires patience and a sharp eye, especially if you're looking for one that hasn't seen too much time in a cash register. So there you have it. The 1995 Australian $2 coin. At first glance, just $2, but with a closer look, you find a relatively low mintage year, an important piece of the currency's design history, and the potential for a high-value lamination peel error. The thrill of coin hunting isn't always about finding a colorful, obvious rare coin. Sometimes, it's about inspecting the standard issues, like this one, to find that needle in a haystack mint error. I want to know, have you ever found a 1995 $2 coin with an error? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit the like button, share this video with your fellow Aussie coin hunters, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable treasure hunts. Until next time, keep checking your change, and happy collecting.